Signs that indicate that a woman wants you in bed. How do you know that a woman has reached the highest levels of arousal? Listen, sir, it is no secret that women often express their desire in a different way than men, especially when the topic is about feelings or physical desires. For many women, it is difficult and sometimes impossible for them to tell you directly, "I want you," or "I have the room." But be aware that this hesitation does not mean that she does not feel anything. The topic has to do with customs or the upbringing she was raised with, or even with the personal values that make such talk, for her, bold or inappropriate. Despite all of this, desire has a completely different language. Many women express their inner feelings and intentions without uttering a single word. The talk is all in the signals, in the looks of the eyes, in the movement of the body, or even in the tone of voice and the way they speak. A man who wants to understand must pay very close attention to these small details. The topic is like trying to solve a complex puzzle. But as soon as you learn to read these signs, you will find a big door open to a deeper and clearer understanding. In this video, we will talk about 5 main signs that might indicate that a woman wants you physically. When you know these signs, you will be able to interpret her intentions more clearly and act in the right way if you feel the same feeling, of course. But be careful. It is very important to understand that reading body signs and interacting with feelings is a natural part of any relationship between two people. However, we must point out and emphasize that the use of this information must be within the limits of good manners and the law that God has defined for us and respect in order to ensure that dignity and rights are always preserved. If you think that the content is useful, do not forget to support us by subscribing to the channel and activating the bell to receive all that is new first. We will start with the first sign, lip biting. This sign is considered one of the most globally known signs of attraction and arousal. What happens here is not just a random movement. Rather, it is a very symbolic act and has roots in psychology. When a woman bites her lips or presses them gently while talking to you, this is usually an unconscious behavior from her, but its main goal is to draw your attention to her lips, which in turn are always associated with passion and attraction. Imagine that you are sitting in front of her in the middle of a conversation and suddenly you notice that she is biting her lips. Not once and then just repeatedly. Then you must understand that this is not a random act or a nervous habit. It is a very deliberate behavior. And when you focus your eyes on her lips, you may find yourself automatically attracted to her and start thinking about things like kissing or even a deeper type of communication. Biting the lips may also indicate a moment of gentle weakness, as if she's telling you without words, "I am comfortable with you. That is enough, and I want to show you that I have feelings inside me," even if in a simple but very clear way. Now let's move on to the second sign, physical touch, which is considered one of the deepest means of communication. Touch has always been one of the most obvious and powerful ways people express affection, attraction, or even desire. When a woman likes you, you will find her looking for any reason, even if it is simple. To touch you, she might touch you lightly on your shoulder, or laugh and nudge you gently. And sometimes she touches more sensitive areas, like your neck or hair. These touches are not as innocent as their appearance might suggest. They are a very clear sign that there are feelings moving inside you. Pay close attention to the places where she touches you, and the number of times this happens. A light touch on your shoulder might be normal, but when you find her trying to get physically close to you repeatedly, especially in areas like your neck or thigh, or even when she plays with your hair, know that this is not just a coincidence. It is a clear sign that she has feelings towards you. This type of touch usually comes with a long look in your eyes or a light, soft smile, as if she is trying to convey her feelings to you without stretching it in her mind. Every touch closes the distance between you. Every touch opens a new door for communication that is more intimate than words, as if she's telling you, I am comfortable and I want to be closer. Let's come to the third sign, her attractive clothing. Seduction isn't always about words. Sometimes it's about style and clothing in particular. Women are very good at expressing their feelings without choosing, and their choice of clothes can be a clear message on its own. If you notice that every time she sees you, she makes an effort to wear eye-catching or provocative clothes, then know that this is not random. She is making a deliberate effort to catch your attention and make you feel attracted to her. She uses her appearance as a tool to communicate, and this is a type of clever seduction that makes her tell you, I am interested, without uttering a word. But remember, attractive clothing doesn't always mean that she is directly displaying her beauty. The issue is deeper than that. She chooses clothes that highlight the parts that she thinks will catch your attention. She can wear a dress that shows off her curves or a slightly open t-shirt that will make you curious. These choices are not a coincidence. They are intentional and made to make you think about them, not only in terms of their appearance, but also in terms of the fact that something bigger could happen between you. For many women, provocative clothing is not a show-off. It is a kind of visual message, as if she is sending you an invitation without saying a word, a look that tells you why. And imagine if we get closer. We enter the fourth sign, that she is inviting you to enter her private space. I mean simply, when she invites you to her bedroom or a place where she makes a suite or even a place where she loves and feels comfortable. Know that this is not a normal move. It is for her, this step is not only social, it is also emotional. She opens the door for you to her private space and maybe even to her heart. If this woman, who is your wife, has problems between you and she sent you an indirect invitation to her private area, understand, this invitation has a deeper and greater meaning. She is not the type to do this with just anyone, nor does she take this step lightly when invited. Most likely, she wants to share a more private part of her life. She might intend to watch a movie together, or have a heart-to-heart talk, or even spend some quiet time together, away from the noise of the world and the crowds of people. But do not underestimate this moment if you find that this invitation comes with the rest of the signs we talked about. It is not just an invitation. It is a strong indication that she wants something deeper, and that your presence with her in her space is not just comfort. It is a crack and a desire for greater closeness. Now we come to the fifth sign, exaggerated jealousy. Jealousy does not always mean that she wants a physical relationship, but in most cases it is a strong lack of real emotional feelings. If you notice that she gets very jealous when you talk or deal with other women, or that she is unusually overprotective of you, then this means, simply put, she sees you as more than just a friend or colleague. You are her husband and owned by her. She may not express this in words, but her reaction when you joke with a girl or compliment her says it all. Jealousy here is not just annoyance. It is a reflection of her desire for you and that she does not want anyone else to take away from you a moment that she considered her rightfully hers. This may appear in subtle ways, such as if her tone of voice suddenly changes when she notices that you are talking to another girl, or through more obvious actions, such as her trying to take all your attention to herself and cutting off any opportunity to focus on others. This behavior stems from her desire to be the center of your attention. She wants to feel that you see her and only her, and that she is on your mind before anyone else. When this jealousy comes alongside the signs of attraction that we talked about, then the message becomes very clear. She is not only interested in you, but she also wants to have a closer relationship, one in which there is warmth, privacy, and a real connection between you. Finally, the signs that a woman sends without words are like you are trying to decode a beautiful and complex code at the same time. Every movement, every look, every touch has a meaning, and each one of them completes the story that she is trying to tell you without her saying a word. If you focus on the 5 signs that we talked about, you will be able to contribute to her feelings and intentions in a much deeper way, whether you decide to continue with her or not. Just being aware of these signs will make you a more sympathetic and understanding person. You will begin to see that expressing feelings is not always through words only. It could be through a look or a simple movement. But its impact is very strong and sometimes reaches more than 1,000 words. And do not forget to always deal with every situation with kindness, respect, and an open heart. In the end, real communication, whether emotional, physical, or both, begins with understanding and mutual interest between you. If you liked the video, share it with your friends so everyone can benefit, and leave us your comments below, telling us about your experiences, or we share your opinions respectfully and constructively, as this may help other people understand these topics more deeply. Your support for us through liking and subscribing to the channel is what gives us the enthusiasm to continue and provide you with useful and sophisticated content. Thank you for your time, and thank you for your continuous support. We wish you all the best in your lives and relationships.